my little maniacs. This is your host, the Maniacs Gaming, coming at you with some State of Survival sneak peeks on the beta server. Today we have a special guest, Mr. Red.
What's up, guys?
Tell
So,
us what we're doing, Mr. Red.
so we're going to be discussing the features and the new heroes that is coming out soon, officially released in State of Survival's Facebook page. So we're going to pretty much discuss how these new heroes are badass and how they work in battle reports and in Explorer. So yeah.
And of
So
course, just as the disclaimer, we are on the beta server, so all these numbers are subject to change at any time. These are not the official numbers, just to get that out there.
and this is a test server, so this is new heroes being tested and is not released in official servers. So be fair warned about that too.
All right, so which hero do we want to start with?
What hero should we? I think we should start with Zach. He's pretty cool with his robots.
I do like him and his robots. Like, something that I personally love about heroes and whatnot in the games is the aesthetic into them and the design effort put into them. And like, he's definitely one of the ones they definitely put a lot of time in because it's not only just his character, it's also both of his robots companions, and both of them look really awesome.
Exactly. Yeah, I like how they made that little how they move and everything with it too, and how they have their own little personality too. So that's what I like about that as well.
Just like looking at them, you can tell like just from the amount of detail like on his tattoos on his arms, like that must have taken like forever.
Yes, I do agree with
But
that.
like, but like even just like looking at their stats, like these are definitely going to be changing the game just for the better, just because of their pure ability and their potential. And if you use them right, they could definitely beat out like the current meta between all the new legendary heroes, quote unquote, like Ash and me, like all of them. They will probably beat them out in the long run just because of their pure ability to have some extreme power.
Yeah, they have a lot of like attacking damage power than the third gen heroes right now, so they are pretty powerful against the skills, at least.
Oh yeah, definitely. Just by looking at them, these heroes were definitely designed for the PvP aspect of the game.
I can see that a lot.
Because like look at them, like a lot of them, like Zach for example, has the enemy settlement troop attack minus 11.4 and settlement troop lethality, so they were definitely made with the idea of using them more for the PvP aspect of the
PvP, yeah.
game.
So
But definitely Zach is definitely up there for one of my favorites.
yeah, so definitely. So Maniac's stats is not as good as mine right now at the current moment. I have level 80 stats, so his is a little different because he is not maxed out all his heroes. So um, as you guys can tell, we are talking to each other. So he will be talking about his stats as well versus mine, which my settlement troop attack is 31% against what he has for now.
Well, mine's mostly because of the fact that I actually just transferred my main account over today,
Yeah,
and I was working out all these lovely issues with transferring it over,
that
and now I'm actually getting into it. And just because I wanted to not do anything off camera, I just upgraded them to first lieutenant and gave them all their skill books to make them maxed out for
yeah.
first lieutenant.
Yeah, that's yeah. I forgot which level that was. What, 50?
That's a level 30.
30? Yeah, like I said. I can't remember
Don't judge, man.
that. So
Me
we
and my
should.
level 30 heroes are going to be over here rocking it.
Oh, yeah. God, they're only 50 levels away.
Only take me like 3 years to get there. It's fine. The beta
Well,
server will be closed by then.
yeah, by the time we'll probably have new heroes.
If not, man, that'd be kind of impressive because 3 years would have gone by at that point.
True. Yeah, that would have been pretty depressing. With the call, yeah.
It's like, no, these are the only heroes you're getting for the next 3 years.
That'd be messed up, kind of. Like, no, we can't be this
I think
catchable.
definitely one of my favorite features, and we talked about this earlier, is definitely the fact that they auto progress their skills.
Yes, that's what I like
Like,
about them too.
it definitely could have been spread out a little bit more, but I do like the fact that, like, in other games, like, you just have to do one thing and then they auto progress their skills. Like, I definitely do like they added this aspect into the game. Just because I don't know about you, but it took ever to grind out those books just to be able to upgrade their skills.
Yeah, especially when you got people that don't spin at all because they can't spin, and then you got the low spenders. So it's hard for a lot of people if you don't have the money or anything or the time. So with these auto upgrades on your hero rank, which is pretty cool because each rank I think gives a chance for the skills to get upgraded. So like around level 50, you have all the skills level 5, except for the last one for Zach would be Overload, and it'd be a level 4 for me. But I got mine all maxed out right now, but I didn't catch that until I noticed it on my skills. Like, oh yeah, that's right, we got auto levels, so we don't have to worry about those skill books.
Yeah, one thing, like, I'm actually looking at my Ray and Rolex because he's not max, and just to upgrade his level 3 power launcher to level 4, it takes 50 of the legendary books,
Yeah.
which takes a while. And if I'm remembering correctly, I think for level 4 it's 75,
For
and then for level 5 it's 100. Is it not?
no, level 5 is 75.
Is level 4 like 60 or something in that range?
It's 50.
It is 50 again? Oh,
Yeah,
wait.
it is 50
I already
cuz
knew it was 50. I'm looking at it.
yeah, mine cuz I got
Man.
Mayo is not level 5s yet on the skills, but I know that level 3 is 30. It goes like by each level pretty much, except for the 5th level. So like 1, 2, and 3 is level, how many skill books is 10 skill books, 20 skill books, and 30. So once it gets to level 4, it's 50, then 75 for level 5. But compared to, how much we need to get the skill books for the heroes, it takes a lot, and you can use it for the other heroes since these new ones are this auto upgrade. So there's like a plus side on that part too.
Yeah, I definitely do agree with that. Now, let's go ahead and move on to probably one of my favorite heroes, just because of the fact he's a brawler, and we just have so very few good brawler heroes.
Exactly.
Just the fact that most of them are pay to play right now.
Yeah.
Because the only ones that you can even get that aren't pay to play is Rusty, because he's the blue,
Yeah.
Chef through the intel, and then the Nico, because you can get him through the events, and I believe you can also get him through the searches too now. But it's
Oh,
more rare.
Nicola?
Nicola.
Yeah, Nicola,
Yes.
whatever you want to call him.
Yeah. I call it Nico because I know I'm not going to mess it up.
Yeah, I'm not good with words, so yeah, he's been in my searches for advanced the epic searches forever. So he was the one thing for me.
Yeah, but there's just no real good brawler heroes that are actually easier to get other than him, Rusty, and Chef. That's it.
Yeah,
because Ash, unless you're like constantly doing the Ray's Casino, there's just no way to really get her easily without paying. And even Ray's Casino, you'd have to be like every day.
Yeah, and plus you can probably pretty like grind bio cups and events and save up until because you got like what, a week or two to save bio caps, then you could probably have a lot of bio caps to spend it on. So
yeah, I think it's like the 9 chips, like 13,500 bio caps, which equals 10 spins.
Yeah.
So, and if you play your cards right, that basically gets you the level 15 chest, which basically guarantees you unlock her and get her up a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit from that. Yeah, definitely.
But definitely Ernie, he's just one of my favorites just because of his pure potential. Like, I really do love the amount of time they definitely put into him.
Yeah, and he's also a football player, so he's got that stamina and the tankish little look and stuff, and how you can just take damage very a lot. So
Definitely got the strength behind him.
definitely, yes, I do agree.
And like and again, with just looking at the other heroes, you can definitely tell that these guys were also set up for the fact that they're more for the PvP aspect, just based on their stats alone.
Yeah, same with Ash. She does take a lot of damage too. She's a pretty good tank as well.
I definitely think him and Ash will definitely be a decent combo to have, definitely in rallies and whatnot, just because you can put Ash in the first rally and then him in the second rally. That'll definitely be a good, 1-2 punch.
Yeah, that's what
first
my
rally
plan
doesn't
is.
win it, then backing her up with a decent secondary brawler in the second rally, that'd be pretty powerful.
Especially when you got third gen and fourth gen, and pretty much the same and powerful. In the third gen heroes, which is Ash, Zoe, and Mayo, because they're pretty good in like attacking and stuff. But the fourth gen knocks it out of the park with their stats are a little bit lower.
Oh yeah.
So, but in return of lower stats, a little bit lower stats than the third gen, you get better skills, and they do a lot of damage to the skills. So, and they also defend a lot better too. So that's a little bit there on the takeover.
Yeah, definitely something I do like about Ernie, just because we don't see it much in others, is his rile up skill, which is the ability to recover troop powers for himself and allies. Like, that is a pretty nice skill.
Yes, that helps a lot too, because that pretty much recovers the troops' power and everything, and it's pretty much like a morale boost, but better.
Yeah, that's definitely something to help him out as well as his fellow heroes.
Exactly.
I actually don't think anyone else has a skill that's like that, actually.
I think forgot what hero that was, but it might be. Who was it? I remember that skill too. I forgot who it was.
Oh, Trish.
Yeah.
Has the med pack. But she's always kind of just flown underneath my radar because there's no real good way to get her fragments.
Yeah, that's my problem too. I wonder,
because the only way to get her fragments are, at least for me, are for getting the legendary hero fragments. Like, even if you click on how to get hers, it says events every time, and I think I actually unlocked her through the casino when she was like first released, and then just nothing about her since.
Yeah, that was not a hero that was really out there, like get that noticed. So yeah, why is she's not getting that?
Her and the Ray and Rolex are probably two of the harder heroes to get, just because her, she just doesn't have anything, and then Ray and Rolex you got to get all up in VIP level.
Yeah, especially you have to reach level 12 the maximum. So
that's gonna be a while.
Yeah, same for me. I'm almost level 10, and I'm not even gonna buy them. My with Lucky too as well was a waste of my time and money as well. So
I bought Lucky on my main account, and I actually have her maxed out right now on this account at general with the full 80 levels. Except I don't have her skills maxed out, or her gear, just because I haven't advanced that far in the gear yet. But she's definitely a nice hero just to have as my number one right now, just until someone else can catch up to her.
Yeah, and they this recently like released level 5 skills too, so it's been like probably a month or two with that.
course, they don't really have anyone that's somewhat decent, really. The only one that's close to her right now, for me at least, is Mike at level 70, followed by Zoe, but she's only a major one right now just because I haven't really gotten any of her fragments.
Yeah. Mine's
Because
level
I
60.
try
So.
not to spend them if I don't have to. But definitely, Ernie's definitely one of these heroes like I really do like, just because of the fact that he's a brawler and we don't have a lot of brawler heroes that are really good and easy to get.
Yeah. Because, like, especially how powerful it is, too, because, like, that just turns the tables on, like, a lot of things, too. A better brawler
Oh,
than usual, and you can actually rely on someone like that.
having him and Ash in back-to-back rallies is going to be so powerful.
Oh, yeah. Can't
Like,
wait to
they're
test
definitely going
that.
to be a really good 1-2 punch. Like, just having that first rally being like Gen 4 heroes and then Gen 3 right behind them.
Yeah,
I can just
powerful.
see the pure power. Also, something we were talking about, because where I have them at lower levels, you use them more for the attack than other players, which we'll talk about here in a second.
Yeah.
Something that I definitely noticed in Ernie, because I use him more for Explorer Trails, is the fact he does have if you turn on his skill ranges, he has definitely smaller skill range than all the others brawlers. And just because the fact he does have a hammer instead of like a shotgun or something else like that.
Yeah,
But he
shotgun's
also
good,
can be able to jump across the map and bring that hammer down to crush enemies. So that's definitely a nice power to him.
Yeah, so I'm actually going through the Explorer Trail now, seeing that stuff as well, because it.
And you didn't invite me.
Come on, join.
All right, anyone that's on my channel, go to his real quick and watch this. Go watch this Explorer Trail so you can see what we're talking about.
Yeah.
But something I definitely do love, because I like to look at the aesthetics of things and how they interact in the game, is that when he comes down with the hammer, you can see like the ground kind of break underneath, like it actually got hit by the hammer, which is something that I do love. I love the respect for that, because that's something that would actually happen with a hammer of this size with that strength.
Especially because it looks like a Tesla that he's holding, but every time you slam down, it activates. So.
Oh yeah,
So it gets that Tesla effect when it dissipates the electricity as well. So that's what I like about it too.
I like how they kind of like mixed his football style with like a gladiator kind of vibe.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Like he has those shoulder pads that look like, from Gladiator or whatever. That have little spikes to it could be even cooler.
Oh my god, yes. Developers, if you're listening, just add the ability to give them different costumes just so we can add spikes to Ernie, please.
Oh, you know what they should do too? If they're gonna add like different costumes, they should add like, effects to it, like lethality effects or whatnot. That'd be a cool little feature to
That
add
would be
in.
so cool. Like something like the fact that we have different like HQ skins and Mark skins and whatnot.
Yeah.
Developers, get on this.
Yes,
I will
get on
gladly
this.
pay some money for this. Or they can also set it up for events and whatnot to do.
Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that could be, it as well. But they're gonna put it in the top 10 people that wins it. So not everybody's gonna get it.
But even if they do it, like everyone, like the top 100 can get it, but theirs are like everyone underneath 10's like limited time.
Yeah, yeah.
Like they get it for like a week or something, just so they can at least experience it and try it out.
That'd be cool. Maybe
But
they'll
also,
do it when the new test, the new test that's could be coming up too as well. That'd be cool.
true. Or they could do it like for a top-up event, maybe. Just like a little side bonus.
Yeah.
Or they could do it like I think the Clash of Clans is doing it, where they do the 1,500 gems to buy like a hero skin. Like they could do something like that with biocaps.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool if we could do it with the base skins as well, or the March
I don't
skins.
even care if they give no skills. I just want to be able to put spikes on Ernie's shoulder pads. Like, that would be
Yeah,
so cool.
I do agree with that. That'd be sick.
All right. I now want to move on to the hero that kind of just flew under my radar because he seems like a good hero on his own, but compared to the other two, he just kind of seems like kind of meh to me personally.
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong, I do love his look. Like, his look is definitely one of the things I do like, but other than that, not much is really there for him. Like, he's a good troop for, like, rallies and settlement defenses and whatnot, but other than that, not much for him.
Yeah, that's...
Even in the Explorer Trail, like, I noticed he was still a little bit... He reminded me of Ghost, kind of. Like, he was kind of just, like, there.
Yeah. Talking about Jarrett, right?
Yeah. He just kind of undergoes the profile for me. Like, I know they're different classes, but that's what he reminds me of. He just reminds me of Ghost. It's kind of like under the radar and kind of just there for a little bit of support, but not really.
Yeah, he's like a hazmat scientist guy type of ghost. That's what the vibe is that I feel.
Basically, he's basically Ghost, but in a different class.
Yeah, especially I like that biowhip in the Explorer challenge.
Oh, that's so cool. And plus the fact that, like, it's like its own separate thing, like it's non-extension.
Yeah.
Like, I think they definitely took some freaking inspiration from from Frank and Maddie.
Yeah, I do agree with that too. Yeah.
I do. That's something I like. One of the reasons my Maddie is so high is because I love Explorer Trails with her and Frank. Just because Frank by himself is a beast.
Oh yeah.
Like, I like him more than Maddie.
Yeah, Maddie's the bio darts are... You have to upgrade the skills to get that, you know.
You know, I remember, like, when Stay Survival did that April joke where they said they were going to replace Frank with a cat.
Oh, I wasn't there for that, but that...
I would have been upset because I'm like, no, I like Frank. Take Maddie. We don't like her. I would have been okay with it if they did, like, you could pick which one you wanted, kind of thing. Like, they did swap out, where, like, you could pick if you want Frank the dog or the cat. I don't remember what they wanted to name the
cat. Frank number 2. I don't know.
I think it was more like to sponsor one of their other games that they do, or a partnership they have with a game.
Yeah.
But still, it was just one of those things. But definitely, if I had to rank the heroes based on my favorite to my least favorite, my easy choice definitely number 1, Ernie. I do love the fact he's a brawler and that he's somewhat better than the others. We don't really have any good brawlers.
Yeah.
And then it's Zach, and then at the very bottom, it's Jarrett. It really is.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that as well. But, like, you know, Jared could be, you know, that backup guy, that long range dude that, you know, could take take people down from a distance, but not fully, but has that, like, you know, that poison effect to finish them off. So I can see why it'd be, like, you know, low there, because it's not very powerful attacks. So
don't get me wrong, I do like him as a support hero, but I kind of expected more out of him, honestly. Yeah. I had such high hopes for him when I first had his stats, but then after trying him out in Explorer Trail, kind of just died off for me, honestly. He seems so, like, kind of useless.
Yeah, because in the Explorer Trail versus, you know, the actual battle reports versus other people is a little bit different, because the Explorer Trail is like more like a RPG type, you know, for the game. So it's not going to be all in high and mighty that we all think it's going to be, because, you know, you think you're going to have like a badass tentacle turret or whatever that's going to be, you know, cool and stuff, and does like poison attack, you know, does poison and stings them or whatever, or, you know, stun them and stuff, but it doesn't really do much like that. So I can
Yeah, it's
see.
definitely one of those things. Like, definitely could use an upgrade in the full game, but definitely a decent side hero.
Definitely.
Like,
I
I
like it.
definitely wouldn't plan to use for him to be the primary of my rallies and whatnot, but definitely a good secondary hero for support.
Yeah.
You want to go ahead and let's take a look at those lovely battle reports we were talking about?
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about those battle reports. I actually saved a few. Did you save some?
I have one that's gonna. Everyone that's on my channel watching, don't get confused. You are reading this correctly. Yes, I did attack myself.
I'm gonna have to watch that. Uh,
Just to clarify, it is the Maniac gaming, which is my main account, versus the Maniacs gaming, which is my mini account.
yeah.
I know it's gonna be so confusing, but yeah. Also, for some reason, I could only have 58,690 troops at a time.
Yeah,
So that was
that's what sucked about testing and stuff like that because we all had to like restart our game like 10 times to actually fully load into the server. So
But
it
now
took
that we're loaded in, it's great.
yeah, it just took
So don't
forever.
judge the fact I lost 32 troops because of that. I had no troops to begin with whatsoever.
So
But
you
definitely, if you, for those who aren't aware of what we're doing, if you click on battle details, you'll notice that it's set up a little differently. Now you can actually see what your skills actually do in the actual battle itself, which I love.
yes, but this is also in the test server, so you won't actually see this in the normal servers of State of Survival. So this is pretty much helping us how these skills work in battle and how they affect our troops and what gets defended and what gets protected slash versus killing extra troops as well, as you can see with a couple of my stats that I've seen. So
Definitely one of my favorite lines on this is definitely the Maddie and Frank, girl's best friend, killed extra 664 enemy troops. Like, that just sounds weird, but if you know the skills, it makes sense. And also, the bio dart apparently killed the same amount of troops.
yeah.
But no, this is definitely something I do love about this. Just because you can see what exactly your troops are exactly doing during the battles, especially your heroes, which is one of the things like I was so concerned about with my battles and what, like how exactly are these heroes better than these heroes? Like, this definitely shows the help with this, and this is definitely something I hope they bring into the main game at some point, just so everyone can be able to see this and be able to use it to basically make better strategies and help to hopefully break the meta that's currently going on, so that troops can actually be able to attack and use this strategy to the best of their abilities.
Yeah, exactly. I hope they like because these battle details that we're looking at is pretty well detailed. I like how they show the skills and what they do and how much troops are being killed or wounded or protected. I wish they. I wonder if they're gonna like enter that into the the normal state of survival because that'd be cool to see that every day and learn off of it. But if not, I can understand partly for all that because it probably just give away your your secrets and how to attack your enemy, right? So
Something that I do also like is the fact that it does also show you like the defense, but again, that could be counteractive because it could allow the enemy to be able to attack you with like a smaller rally, and then see what heroes you have on defense, and then figure out the best way to counteract those heroes.
yeah.
So that's definitely something that maybe they could look at avoiding doing that with the enemy heroes a little bit, just so that you can actually see like just your heroes what they do in battle, but so that way you can actually find a way. That way you actually have to work at it instead of just being like, oh, they have these heroes. Well, I know those heroes are specifically weak against these three heroes, so I'm going to send these three heroes in this march with all of my troops, and that's going to be an easy win for me.
Yeah. So I was trying to find current hero stats for mine, but for the defense rallies, but I don't have any currently because nobody's attacked me.
I have no defenses yet because I just joined the server today, as I've said.
Yeah.
And so no one's had the audacity to attack me yet. How rude of them.
I know. I kind of want to see
You
the
were
full
talking
skills.
about how a pin kept reconning you, but wouldn't freaking attack you.
Yeah, because like I had an attack, somebody recon me. I think it was Rose or something. I forgot who it was, but this recon me and not even attacked me because I still had like 300 million resources of each with like I don't know how much troops I have right now. I got like 1 million troops, so I'm like, what the heck? I want to see some rally attacks so I can see how they work in defense, you know. So, but I
Did
got
you
none.
say you had 1 million troops?
Yeah, yeah.
My numbers pale in comparison.
That sucks.
It's,
But
it's not even close.
I mean, that's not my original troop comprehension. So, like, my
We know this. You freaking. This actually is my original troop comp in the formation in the regular game. This is how many troops I have in the regular game on my main account.
yeah,
Because
mine's
someone
like
over here has been speeding up his troop formations with bios and speed ups, but we won't name names.
yeah, yeah. But like, I mean, in my original, I think I have like about 400,000. But I mean,
Well, that makes you feel better.
a little, yeah, not really, because I'm gonna miss this, you know, being 120 million power and be able to hit these guys that are way much stronger than me with these new heroes, and I'm actually doing something. You know, these heroes are amazing, and it doesn't even matter how much troops you have or anything or battle power, but these heroes way back up what you can dish out. So even with being a little bit lower on the stats with the third gens, but these skills are killing people. So
Oh, yeah. Something I was really looking forward to, but I don't know if they're doing it or not, where the server's supposed to close beforehand, was the next capital fight.
yeah, I was wondering if we're gonna get that us being for Gov.
Yeah, guys in the comments, just keep typing Maniac and Red for governor. Would
Yeah.
appreciate that. And Lily, if you're watching this video, Maniac and Red for governor, we're coming for your spot.
Yeah, so as you guys can see on my side, my stats, I'm looking at my stats right now. When we first started this test server, I mean, I killed a lot. I killed about 8 million, but I lost like 557,000, but I healed like 1.2 mil, but I lost a lot compared to, you know, testing these heroes and some mistake rallies that I have done. And I mean, that's all, you know, worth testing. And plus, the server on this is not going to affect your main server. So it's like they're giving us speed ups and stuff to test it and create more troops and be able to attack each other again. So, I mean, I I attacked Lily, so I got Lily right here. I did fairly decent amount of damage versus her. I think she had T8s. Let's see. Yeah, she's got some T8s, so about 650. No, 623 versus my full March versus my full March is 147,000. I lost about, you know, 4 million, 5 million out of her 50, 5.5 million. So it was pretty tough, and I attacked her again. Yeah, that was the time when I was trying to get the resources from her and get the 100 and metal, 100 million metal or whatever. So
Always a fun time, huh?
yeah, it was fun. She lost a lot of power. She went from 59 million to 34.
All right. Well, I think that's gonna do it for us, Red. What do you think?
I'm thinking about the same thing. I think we covered a lot in a short amount of time, so
I think this video is gonna be a bit longer, but definitely was gonna
yeah.
be where we had all this fun stuff to go over, and the fact that we had a lovely Red join us today, guys.
We had the Maniac, so had
A
Maniac join
maniac
me.
in the flesh through Discord. Also, I just realized that one of my furnaces is boosted, but I don't remember boosted.
I had that same problem yesterday. my
It happens.
my farm was boosted. I'm like, what? Why is this glowing? I like this effect. What's going on with this? A game bug? No, I looked at no, it's this
I feel like
boosted.
the labor boost button's like so close to the upgrade button. It
Yeah.
just kind of happens on accident when you boost it and you think you're upgrading it.
Maybe I did that once.
Maybe. But anyway, guys, I think that's going to do it for us today.
Yep.
I'll put the link down to Red's channel in my description as well as his video.
Yep, I will
If you
be
guys
doing
want
the
us to
same.
do more of these videos where we collaborate together on videos, do let us know in the comments and maybe we'll plan for that. And we'll probably plan for that anyway, even if you guys don't really care for it. But still.
Yeah. So we could get some input on these videos and see, if you guys like this, and if you guys do like this, then we can do a lot more and get other people to collab with us as well. So it'd be very entertaining and very, what do you call it? Learnful, or what's that word? You're learning a lot of stuff from each other and how other players, play, and they get their ideas to us and stuff. So
There will definitely be a learning curve involved.
yeah, there you go. There's that word.
As well as pure hilarity and comedy and confusion at the same time.
Yes, definitely. So I can't
as
wait
there
for
was
that.
in this video.
Alrighty, so we're gonna see you guys later. I'm gonna probably edit this video, blah blah, and he's gonna do the same thing. And I hope you guys give us like
Blah,
good
blah.
feedback and everything else as well. And hopefully you guys like this, because this is new. This is our first time, and it never knew it might be a new thing for us.
Alright, you want to do the ending where you ask everyone to subscribe and like, or you want me to do it?
Oh, you can. I don't care either way. I just, I'll be sending you stuff too. So I'll be sending you my people.
Yeah, you got a lot more than I do.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Alright, well, guys, if you aren't already, no matter whose channel you want, hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, hit that like button. Feel free to comment down below. If you're on my channel, go visit Red's channel. He's got some great videos. I've subscribed to him. And if you're on Red's channel, come over to here to the dark side. I have cookies and popcorn.
And popcorn. That's good.
Hey, you got to bring them over somehow. That's how I got you to. How I convinced you to come do this collab.
I got cookies. All right.
All right, we'll see you.